Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So, today's video we're going to be doing a quick little ranking of the season 1 episodes of Degrassi. I'm going to be doing this at the end of every season, so yeah, we're here. But before we do, quick little announcement. A few videos ago I was saying how my birthday was coming up and I wanted my mom to buy me a ring light. So, my birthday was on October 29th. Today is the 31st as I'm filming this. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump. What was that? Let's go ahead and jump into the next phase of my YouTuber career. That was stupid. Let's do it. Oh God. That's a little bright. Hold on. This light. Gotta fix it, y'all. Oh, that's good. Hold on. Ring light is acquired. So, oh, it's kind of bright. So, ring light, I have it now. My teeth look so white. Yo, I have the world famous like little ring in my eye. I have my ring light now. This is so crazy. Like a few months ago, I bought this little baby thing on wish.com and like I used it once and it was trash. I just want to say thanks to my mother for buying this for me for my birthday. I really appreciate it. One day I'm going to be able to, you know, repay you for all the things that you've done for me. But for now, I just say thank you. I don't know what I'm doing with my shirt. My shirt is a little wet because I went outside and it was raining. So anyway, let's just go ahead and jump into the rankings. We're gonna be ranking each episode from my least favorite to my favorite. So for number 14, I have episode 3, Family Politics. Now this is the episode where Ashley and JT were both running for president, like school president, and Toby was only helping JT just to spite Ashley. And I mean, it was a pretty boring episode, especially coming after the intensity of the premiere episode. This episode was just really tame and kind of boring. It was just really tame compared to the premiere, so it was just kind of boring. Number 13, I have episode 6, The Mating Game. This was the episode where Jimmy and Ashley were thinking about having sex for the first time, and Ashley was getting jealous of Paige because she was partnered up with Jimmy for a Romeo and Juliet assignment. Like, no one cares. Yeah, just this episode was pretty boring. Like, I just really don't have much to say about it. For number 12, I have episode 5, Parents' Day. This is the episode where Toby's mom came for Parents' Day at the school, and his mom and his dad have this very bad relationship because they got a divorce. And I mean, it was a pretty good episode. I like the main plot. Like, this was a very good plot point because a lot of kids deal with, you know, separated parents or whatever. But the B plot, I mean, it was pretty entertaining to see Ashley and Paige go at it to get Toby's mom attention for only her to, you know, pay attention to Terry, Queen Terry. But I mean, compared to the other episodes this season, this was kind of whatever. For number 11, I have episode 10, Rumors and Reputations. This was the episode where Emma started a rumor that Mr. Armstrong was doing very inappropriate things with Liberty. Very good episode, I guess. I mean, I like that Emma was so dead set on trying to find out who started the rumor when really she was the one who started it, and she knew she started it. She was just really trifling. And the B plot was Spinner finding a bug in his food and no one believes him, and then he planted bugs on his own and he got in trouble for that. That was pretty entertaining, so decent episode. For number 10, I have episode 12, Wannabes. So this is the episode where Paige finally starts the Spirit Squad, which is kind of crazy. I kind of forgot that Paige was the person who started the Spirit Squad, and like the Spirit Squad became like a full thing. Like every season we got something about Spirit Squad and Paige was the one who started it. Kind of crazy. But she started the Spirit Squad and wanted Manny to be a part of it because she could do a cartwheel like special, and Hazel was getting kind of jealous. And then the B plot was kind of boring. I didn't even cover it in my video, but pretty much Spinner, Liberty, JT, and Toby came together to try to win this contest. I'm sorry if you guys hear dogs barking in the background, but that's just my neighbor's dogs acting a fool. Yeah, the B plot was kind of boring, but I really like the A plot, and I like how this is kind of the beginning of Manny and Paige's like animosity towards one another, and it kind of just builds and builds until a very iconic fight in season 4, which we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, pretty good episode. For number 9, I have episode 11, Friday Night. Pretty decent plots in this episode. The main plot was Sean and Emma going on their first date, but the B plot I feel like was a lot more entertaining, which was Jimmy and Spinner going to the night school to mess with Miss Kwan. Even though she was very upset, I guess she never found out that it was them two messing with her, but she had to take a leave of absence because the stress was too much with her husband being sick and like teaching and doing night classes. So I pretty much did like the B plot over the main plot, but the main plot was pretty interesting too. Just Sean and Emma going on their first date, which I feel like Sean and Emma Spemma was like, what's the word? End game. Like their end game. Like I feel like they should have been the couple to get married, but you know, whatever. For number 8, I have episode 8, Secrets and Lies. So this is the episode where Ashley's dad comes home from Europe and comes out to, well, he didn't really come out to her. Ashley's mom kind of told her, and he, like, which was kind of messed up. Like, you should let him, like, tell her, but whatever. But I really like this plot, and I thought the B plot was really funny because Liberty, of course, had a crush on JT, and JT did not feel the same way. And so to, like, try to get her off of his back, he tried to pretend he was gay, which was, if this was to come out today, it would have been problematic, but it was funny. Like, I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, really good episode, middle of the road. For number 7, I have episode 9, Coming of Age. This is the episode where Ashley starts to get annoyed with Jimmy because he was always around because his parents were never around. So he had to spend time with someone because he didn't want to be alone, which is really sad when you think about it. And Ashley was just being a really big douche lord. The main reason why this episode is so high on my list is because of the way Jimmy like snapped at her at the end. I thought that was so funny. If you guys watched that video, you saw my reaction or my response to him going off on her. Like, it was hilarious. Also, Emma's B plot of getting her first period was iconic, so that's kind of why this episode is a little bit higher. But yeah, this was a good episode. Number 6, I have episode 14, Under Pressure. This is the episode where Sean and Jimmy gets into a really big fight. Honestly, going through this list now, I don't know why this episode is so high up. Probably because of the fight. Because the B plot was Spinner trying to get sick to avoid taking his exams, which wasn't really that entertaining. And Sean, like, fighting with Jimmy wasn't that entertaining. I guess it was just because, I don't know why this episode is so high up. I guess I liked it. I don't know. Whatever. For number 5, I have episode 7, Basketball Diaries. Now, this is going to be really annoying to talk about. I mean, not really. Because if you guys go through the playlist of this series, episode 7 is not there. And that is because I made a second channel where I was going to be posting all of my rewatching Degrassi episodes on. But then I kind of gave up on that channel and I deleted the videos before I could save them. And I don't have a backup. So that video is just gone. So there's no video on episode 7. But the main plot was Jimmy wanting to make the basketball team. And he started taking Spinner's Ritalin pills to help him have more energy. And since Jimmy took Spinner's last Ritalin pill to give him more energy, Spinner couldn't take his pill, so he was high energy, and they both was a mess. It was a really funny episode. And the B plot was Liberty trying to get Ashley to let her do the morning news, which, whatever, lame B plot, but the main plot was very funny and very entertaining. Okay, for number 4, we have episode 4, wow, Eye of the Beholder. So this is the episode where Terry is feeling a little self-conscious because she didn't want to go to the dance because she felt like nobody would want to go with her because of her weight, which you guys know if you've been watching this series. Terry is my favorite character. Is she my favorite of all time? I feel like Manny is my favorite character of the entire series. Terry might be number 2. I don't know, but I really like Terry, and I really like the storyline, and I really love her dad. Like, her dad made sure she knew that she was, like, the most beautiful girl. Paige was super jealous of Terry, which is just, like, Paige was jealous of everybody this season. Like, Paige was just a hater. I really like this episode. And meanwhile, the B plot was JT and Toby skipping the dance to watch porn at JT's house or Toby's house. I don't remember. But, yeah, that was pretty funny, too. So, pretty good episode. Number 4. All right, we are down to the top 3 episodes. And for number 3, I have the season premiere, the series premiere, Mother and Child Reunion, episodes 1 and 2. I feel like a lot of people may have this as their number 1 favorite episode of season 1. But, I mean, I have it number 3 because I have 2 episodes that I like more. That's just obvious. But everyone knows main plot was Emma pretty much getting catfished and almost being, like, raped. And the B plot was the Degrassi junior high and the Degrassi high 10-year reunion or whatever. Didn't really care about the Degrassi high reunion because, like, Didn't watch it. I'm probably going to get to that in another series later down the road, but the main plot was pretty entertaining and kind of ahead of its time because Catfish, when did Catfish come out? Like 2012, 2013, 2011? This was 2001, and we already had a Catfish storyline. Like, what? Ahead of its time, iconic, legendary. All right, for number 2, I have episode 13, Cabaret. This is the episode where Paige, Ashley, and Terry try to make a group for the little cabaret show, and they just kind of clash because Ashley and Paige, the entire season, were like frenemies. Like, they would be friends, and then they wouldn't like each other, and Terry was in the middle, and she was making all the choices, and she didn't want to go with Ashley's dumb song. She wanted Paige's, like, lit song. And I just thought it was a pretty funny episode. I think it was really good. And, of course, Queen Terry was one of the main characters of this episode. And, you know, I love me some Terry. So that sounded like a lame, like, interpretation of this episode. Also, the B plot was pretty good. Emma trying to protest and right, like, which was one thing I did like Emma was actually kind of stood around. Well, that's kind of things I'm admiring things. I'm like, around but it's right. So pretty good episode, Cabaret. And for number 1, we have the season finale, Jagged Little Pill. Like this, I forgot how iconic and great this episode was. This was a really good episode. Wow, this recording is 11 minutes. I hope this video is going to be long. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Anyway, great episode. Main plot was Ashley throwing this not a party. It wasn't supposed to be a party. She was just supposed to have one friend over, but then pretty much the whole cast came, and then she took an ecstasy pill and started going crazy, and then she snapped on Jimmy and Paige, and it was just a mess. It was a good mess, though. It was great. Like, the type of drama I need in a show. Jagged Little Pill, great episode. That's it. That is it. That is it. Okay, that's it for today's video. That's my ranking from my most favorite to my least favorite, or my least favorite to my most favorite, whatever. I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below what your ranking is, what you think of my rankings. Did I flop? Did I do good? Did I do bad? Let me know. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I just can't believe I have a ring light. Like, this is crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh. Bye.